welcome to Main Street Matters by Heart on Main Street, the podcast that thinks big about the little things that make a local retail thrive. I am your host, Patrick Kaiser, and today we're zooming out a bit to talk about where Main Street is headed and what we're seeing pop up on the sidewalks and shop windows across the country. Whether you're a retailer, a sales rep, or just someone who loves a charming downtown stroll, I think you'll find some inspiration in this episode. So let's dig into 7 trends shaping Main Street retail in 2025. Trend number 1, hyperlocal is the new luxury. Across Main Street nationwide, stores are embracing their local identities in a big way. What was once considered niche is now celebrated as the heart of retail. Independent retailers are tapping into community pride by selling merchandise emblazoned with zip codes and town names and local landmarks. Whether it's a candle with your city's coordinates or a t-shirt featuring a vintage map of your neighborhood, customers want to wear their hometowns on their sleeves, quite literally. But it's not just about the merch. Local sourcing is gaining traction as stores collaborate with nearby artisans and makers and designers. Some retailers are transforming a portion of their shop into a local market area, featuring rotating selections from nearby crafters. Others go further by printing products on site, customizing inventory based on regional trends and preferences. These elements make the shopping experience not only personal, but rooted in a sense of place. This trend is really all about identity. People want to feel connected to where they live, shop, and especially after years of online convenience. Independent stores that reflect and celebrate their community are winning loyalty from customers who crave authenticity. Local is no longer an alternative, it's the luxury. Trend number 2, retail as a third place. Coffee shops and co-working spaces used to dominate the third place category, that spot outside of the home and work where people gather. But retail stores are now rising to the occasion. From cozy seating areas to book nooks to in-store events like painting classes or trivia nights or yoga, Main Street businesses are blurring the lines between shopping and socializing. Shoppers are looking for connection. In an era dominated by screens and digital fatigue, physical stores are uniquely positioned to create real-world community experiences. Some stores are even redesigning their layouts to encourage lingering. Think soft chairs, open floor plans, and friendly signage that invites guests to stay a while. It's not uncommon to see kids playing at a toy demo table while parents enjoy coffee or chat with the staff. These hybrid models, retail and activity, are all about building brand loyalty through shared experience. They help transform stores from transactional spaces into emotional landmarks. And when people feel good in a space, they come back. They bring friends. They share it on social media. In other words, retail becomes more than a store. It becomes a community hub. Trend number 3, the TikTok window. Instagram-worthy storefronts are nothing new. But TikTok and other visual-first platforms have amplified the importance of design even further. Retailers are now crafting store windows, displays, and in-store setups with social media in mind. It's not just about drawing in foot traffic, but it's about stopping thumbs mid-scroll. You'll find Main Street shops embracing bold colors, thematic props, seasonal backdrops, and neon signage. Many are installing selfie walls, fun mirrors, or photo op corners where shoppers are encouraged to take pictures and share them on social media. And they are, because today's customers want to showcase their favorite small businesses online. Smart retailers know that one great post can reach hundreds or even thousands of potential customers. And the best part, it doesn't require a huge budget. Creativity and consistency are the name of the game. Seasonal refreshes, locally themed decor, and attention to lighting can make a huge difference. Retailers who view their store as both a destination and content opportunity are tapping into a powerful word-of-mouth engine, user-generated content. It builds awareness, it creates buzz, and it draws people in. Trend number 4. Men's retail is finally getting a moment. For a long time, Main Street retail has leaned heavily towards women's fashion and lifestyle. I have said it on here dozens of times. Men are not great shoppers. Whenever I see a men's store in town, I know that there's a lot of opportunity and available Main Street retail. But that landscape is shifting. A growing number of stores are now targeting men with curated product offerings that reflect how men shop, efficiently, purposefully, and with a desire for quality. We're seeing the emergence of men's general stores that blend grooming products, barware, casual apparel, and gifts. These aren't department store knockoffs. They're stylish, approachable, and often rooted in a theme like outdoor living, modern craftsmanship, or classic Americana. Stores are simplifying their browsing experience with clean layouts, straightforward signage, and guided gift sections. And the reason? Retailers are recognizing that men do shop. They just do it differently. They appreciate guidance, utility, and authenticity. And when the store experience is right, they become incredibly loyal customers. This trend is really all about inclusion. Main Street thrives when everyone feels like they belong. Welcoming men into the boutique space with the intention of thoughtful design is a smart growth strategy and a fresh opportunity for storytelling. Pop-in collabs is trend number 5. The phrase "better together" has never been more true on Main Street. Pop-ins and retail collaborations are flourishing as store owners look for innovative ways to expand their reach and keep things fresh. So what does this look like? A home goods store might host a pop-up for a local ceramicist. A clothing boutique could feature a weekend espresso bar or jewelry maker. 2 shops might co-host a sip and shop evening or launch a limited time product collab. These team-ups drive buzz and foot traffic, introduce retailers to new customers, and often build lasting partnerships within the local business community. Collaborations are also a powerful storytelling tool. Customers love seeing businesses support each other. It fosters a sense of community and it encourages cross-promotion on social media and through email marketing. It's grassroots momentum building at its finest. In a world where small business often feels like they're competing for limited attention, working together creates a rising tide effect. Retailers win, shoppers win, and Main Street becomes the vibrant, cooperative space that it's meant to be. Trend number 6, story-first selling. The best Main Street retailers are embracing a powerful truth. People don't just buy products, they buy stories. More stores are using storytelling as a core part of their sales strategy. This could be signage explaining where the product comes from, a card introducing the maker, or a handwritten thank you note from the owner. Some stores are using QR codes to link to short videos that tell an origin story of the candle or the piece of jewelry or even the t-shirt. The storytelling doesn't have to be elaborate. In fact, the simpler and more authentic, the better. A note like, "We met the artist behind these prints at a local fair, and we love how they capture our town," goes a long way towards making that connection. Retailers who show vulnerability, creativity, and personal commitment are building trust with their customers, and that trust leads to loyalty, referrals, and repeat business. When people feel emotionally invested in a store or a product, they're more likely to buy and more likely to share and more likely to come back. Trend number 7, cautious optimism. Despite economic uncertainties, there is a distinct air of cautious optimism among Main Street retailers in 2025 that I've noticed. Store owners are being thoughtful about how they plan, stock, and promote, but they're doing so with hope and creativity at the forefront. Retailers are carefully managing inventory, investing in versatile products, and focusing on quality over quantity. They're also becoming more agile, using pre-orders, limited runs, and customer feedback to guide buying decisions. It's not about shrinking, it's about refining. Events are back in full swing, but with smaller budgets and clearer goals. Marketing is more targeted, and digital tools are being used to help build relationships and not just push sales. More importantly, there's a renewed sense of purpose. Retailers know why they're in business, who they're serving, and what they stand for, and that clarity is creating resilience. Yes, challenges remain, and especially things that have been coming up over the last several weeks. But Main Street, with all its heart, hustle, and human connection, is showing that once again, it's not going anywhere. In fact, it might just be the future of retail. So there you have it, 7 trends shaping the future of Main Street. And if you've been seeing any of these in your own community, or better yet, creating them, I would love to hear from you. Drop me a line, tag us on Instagram at Heart on Main Street, send me an email to contact@heartonmainstreet.org, and we might just feature your story in a future episode. And hey, if this episode inspired you, share it with someone who loves Main Street as much as you do. Until next time, I'm Patrick Kaiser. Stay inspired, stay local, and keep your heart on Main Street. For more information about Heart on Main Street, you can visit our website, heartonmainstreet.org.